Well, this may be one of the worst unboxings I've ever done. This is in a truck and I'm one-handed, so who knows. And we'll see if I continue my, I don't know, unlucky streak, so to speak. I'm getting a lot of knives lately that are like, there's something off about them. Like, I have a $300, which I only paid $210 for, Seal or SOG Seal XRTI. Had a lot of issues with that. The customer service wasn't very helpful. They said they actually talked to them for like 30 minutes. They said they would send it, and then there was a problem with their computer. They get back through me an email, never have, and it's been over a week. I give up. I think I'm just going to keep it because the big issue was it wasn't, all of a sudden it froze up when it unlocked with this flipper, but I didn't use it there. But as you can see, it's working better now, and I think I might know the issue. I was tightening these pretty tight, and I think that might have been the issue. So far it's been pretty good since then, but I mean, $300, guys, come on, that should be centered. I don't know, it's aggravating. I still think it's worth $300, but I couldn't recommend anybody else do it and take the chance, especially with their customer service. I don't know, we'll see what this one brings here. So obviously this is Blade HQ, so you get a free Rough Rider. I think it's like a $5 knife, if that now. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's something, you know. It's free. It's small, a little guy. I ain't gonna open that one-handed. There's no way. But well, maybe. I mean, if it doesn't come back and snap my fingers anyway. Well, there's a Rough Rider. It's actually kind of sharp for being a cheap knife. China. I mean, that thing's small. That's a 3-finger guy there. Kind of freaking cool though. Almost cussed there. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to shut it one-handed though. Nah, probably not. Let's not even chance that. I don't want to cut myself. Anyway, you kind of seen what that was. It was a free thing. No complaints. I mean, I wouldn't complain if it was $5. If I paid $5 for it, probably. Sadly, it's probably got better fit and finish in some case, which we'll find out how bad my luck with cases. Cause I got one of those coming Monday. As you can see here, this one here is a Launch 22. They are legal here in Iowa and Nebraska, where I work at. I slipped right out of there. See my looks already. So I've heard these are kind of dry, and they are. I'll put some oil on it later. My hands are oily enough, it might not matter. Alright, there's that. So far, so good. I haven't looked at the blade centering yet. And I think Kershaw nailed it. Holy moly. Finally got one. It's fairly centered. Actually, it's right down the middle. Now we'll see how bad this kicks. I'm going to hold on to it extra tight because I haven't had an auto. I don't think I've really owned an auto. And I don't know why, because it's legal here. Ooh, buddy. That thing does kick. Yeah, if I would have had any less grip on that, it would have been gone. And then see what they're talking about, the ergos. And that jimping's perfect, you know, because you know you got this is probably overly jimped. I mean, it's jimped everywhere, but I think the more you hold on to this thing, I think it wears down over time. And that probably most of it's probably you just get used to the grips, and I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's a nice blade, but this is Magna Cut as well. USA Magna Cut. See how sharp it feels? If I had paper handy, I'd show you there. Excuse the dirty bibs. I mean, I'm a truck driver. I get in and out of here all day long, getting around grease, and I don't even know what that is, to be honest. And obviously that's not going anywhere because it's an auto. Probably can't shut this one-handed. By golly, I got it. Wow. It's probably not something I would practice all the time, though, because that's got a lot of tension. I mean, as long as you can get that down to your thumb, you're all right. The thumb's stronger than the forefinger, I mean, with practice, I'm sure. So if anybody says it's a two-hander only, that's a lie. It can be done with one hand, maybe with longer fingers like mine. I don't know. I mean, I see there's a lot of, as long as you're holding on that clip, otherwise I could see a real bad thing happening, like it kicking sideways on you. I'd probably still close it two-handed for safety reasons. So far I'm impressed. First impressions, good job, Kershaw. Wow. That's just amazing. And I don't even feel that clip. This might be my favorite knife already. If it holds up and that spring holds up like everybody online says they seem to, then that's pretty amazing. Yeah, I do not think that's smart. So with that being said, I think I'm done playing before I push my luck here and really mess things up for myself. First impressions, loving it immediately. Right out the box, I would recommend it already. Thanks for watching, and I may do a more detailed review. I do that on things I believe in, do some measurements when I get home. Probably will over the weekend, so watch for that. And I'll play with it a little while and we'll tell you more about it. Thanks for watching. This has just been an unboxing and first impression. First impression, 10 out of 10. The SOG first impression was probably, I would have said a 7 out of 10, honestly, because it was a little underwhelming when you see that. Could have even knocked it down to a 6 or a 5 even, dude. Because, I mean, SOG's not where it used to be. GSM bought them. I thought about buying a Cold Steel. I went with this instead. Cold Steel is owned by GSM as well. So myself, I'm probably going to steer clear with them. And I had a feeling this auto, and I've already thought I'm going to start saving for a ProTech, because ProTechs are supposed to be even better, the best in the business with autos. So TR3 is probably in my future, hopefully sooner rather than later. Thanks for watching.